Hello, everyone. So it's that time of the week where I summarize what I read in The Economist, as always, divided into three sections: organizations that are think tanks, security issues, and tantalizing tangibles. This link will be in the description. It's a rich resource of think tanks and NGOs mentioned in both publications, The Economist and Foreign Affairs. Security issue number one: India tested its hydronuclear weapons. For those of you who don't know, a Hydra platform is a platform that can launch multiple nuclear warheads. So, nukes weren't scary enough already, so we needed this type of weapons platform created. Okay, not really. And I put my little joke in there that's the symbol for Ohm. So, oh my god. And, India right now is in the hands of a guy who has very authoritarian tendencies. And that's bad because authoritarians tend to not be very stable, usually. The United Arab Emirates seems to be backing the Rapid Security Support Forces. And if for those of you who don't know, this is essentially just a huge rebel movement slash terrorist cell of someone who just wants power over much of the Sudan. Their leader, not even going to try to pronounce that name, but it seems victory is inevitable for him. Now, why would people be allying themselves with this scumbag? And the answer is, there's gold up in their heels. And what I mean by that, of course, is this guy controls a lot of the gold in Sudan. One of the first things this despot did was seize the mines. And as I said, I think people are under the impression that victory for him is inevitable. So why not align yourself with him already? So this is of concern to me. It's in the international section, and it talks about the widening political polarization among, men and women, but talks about it in like Gen Z and those coming up behind Gen Z. So I said boy versus girls. I'm in my 40s. Anybody 25 and younger looks like they're barely 12. And anytime you have a lot of restless, unpaired young men, you have problems. You have the black shirts in Italy with fascism. You have their German counterparts, the brown shirts. And it's very interesting here. So, liberals versus conservatives, women are becoming much more liberal. And again, this only goes for the generation behind us, millennials. And men are becoming more conservative and more radicalized. It seems both sexes are delaying romance and building a family, putting it off way later. Although this trend might be best exemplified with Gen Zers and those younger, the very fact of the matter is this actually was a trend started decades ago. One reason I think is early competition. When my father got his first job, there was only something like maybe 15% of women in the workforce. Nowadays, men and women compete against each other in the workforce at the age of 16. And that, keeps going. So many people are feeling left out or they're feeling left behind. My particular point of interest here, unlike a lot of other publications, is that even people who are getting college degrees and doing vocational training, they just feel the economy is leaving them behind. Now, I do also know that onto this, there's problems with a lot of men just failing out of colleges for whatever reason. So there's all of these there's all of these issues here. Women are feeling kind of preyed upon. This is something that I've noticed, especially when I went to a college later in life to get my IT degree. Any sort of movements or anything you do, or even anything as innocuous as offering to host a study session, those can all be bad things that actually get you in quite a bit of trouble. with the opposite sex at colleges these days. And this also sort of makes the problem much, much worse. I have also had men younger than me express some frustration, quite a few years younger than me, about trying to meet somebody who wants to start a family per se, because it seems everyone wants to chase after career, and once career gets hammered out, then maybe think about family. And also, of course, a lot of progressive women are going to want people who are more into doing household duties and household chores, stuff like that. And that has left some men frustrated because, like, well, why should I then, get married if I'm going to be doing that stuff anyways? So these are real issues that, should be addressed in our country. And like I said, it's getting worse, not better. Some of this I do believe is the fault of social media and the internet. The people coming in to just vote now, Facebook is 20 years old, so I don't think that helps this situation at all. Either way, this is, healthy, strong families make healthy, strong countries, and the West is having some problems. But on to a final and fun issue. So, moisture farming is actually becoming a thing. There's more moisture in the air than some people would think, even in deserts. And yes, it does rain in deserts, by the way. So this is sci-fi come to life, using materials to impose condensation and whatnot, and you can actually get gallons harvested in relatively small areas. This has the potential to solve a lot of problems, unlike AI. Lately it seems anything I pick up or read that has to do with technology does nothing but praise AI. Well, I guess, I'm sorry, what is AI going to do? You know, we've got a bad education system. As I mentioned, you have problems, especially with this younger group among the sexes and, romance and pairing and all that. You, housing market, I'm sorry, what is AI doing? And well, it'll just speed up work processes. Okay, I'm sorry, but this actually has the potential to really help people. And that's all I got. Thank you.